Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is the second session for the Gundam Breaker 4 open network test. And they've added some new missions and some new gunpla, I understand it, so we're going to take a look. First off, we're going to go to events, because there is an event currently. It is the Phoenix Hunting mission, so see how that works. And we will play it solo, because I don't know if anybody I know is actually playing right now, so... Let's see. Yep. Okay. So yeah, if I hold the button, I'll deploy on the mission. I had to stop myself and remind myself how the controls work because it's been, gosh, like a week, maybe two, since I actually played this. So totally voided my brain. But yeah, I'm happy with how this finish worked out. I'm also happy it kept my gunpla from the first network test. It's my understanding they will not be progress will in the network test will not transfer over to the final game. So yeah, so we'll all be starting fresh. In fact, so all right. So I'm saying so a lot, but oh, oh yeah, EX are over there. Vulcan pod. I need to charge EX gauge for that to do anything at all. So. Bad. Trying to take out the gun tank first, because I have a feeling it can hit me fairly hard, because it's a gun tank. And, ow. Ow. Let's launch some funnels. That will probably help. Oh yeah, I used up my EX gauge, so I now can't repair. That's not the end of the world, but something I should have thought of. Okay, good. The gun tank is down. And I apparently got the body off of it. That's not bad. Yeah, it has multiple life bars, so. And I am missing a part. Not sure which. Might just be my head, which, you know, I'm barely using, as you can tell. More missiles. More missiles for you. Funnels for you. And I need another... EX gauge charge to do my repairs, which probably would be a good idea. Please get up. Go. Yeah, stay on the gun tank, please, because it is probably my biggest problem. There we go. Okay, got some heals in. And I've got the gun tank and the GAN. That's nice. And target lock is just... Oh, I think the gun tank is actually down. That's why I got the backpack for it all of a sudden. Well, I can do that. It's vulnerable, which means I am going to have, you know, going to be able to do some extra damage. Oh. Get up. I can get up. Ah, yeah, I was about to say, some of my attacks are not available because I am down an arm. I think that's another feature that they took out of New Gundam Breaker that I kind of missed. I mean, yes, it is irritating, but also just it's part of the charm. You're you know, you knock model kits apart, your model kits get knocked apart. It's how the game's supposed to work. So, yeah. You know, I'm pretty sure you could get, like, the outer, like, frame of your gunpla knocked off in New Breaker, but I don't know that it actually affected your ability to attack or not. Again, it's been a while since I played that, so... I tried to go back to it, like, maybe about a year ago just to see if I had... You know, sometimes it's worth going back to things to see if you were wrong about them. It certainly worked out with me for the Dark Souls and related games. Did not work out for New Gundam Breaker. I was still no more of a fan of that than I was the first time I tried it. So, yeah. It's definitely, you know, this is just the little bit of this we've seen already. Better than New Gundam Breaker. Hands down. Which, fortunately, my hands are up right now, so I can keep attacking. And one more good chop. Yep. Hand down. And that just leaves the Zagak. Somehow it's telling me I swear it's telling me I'm S rank on this, which I can't say that I believe, because, yeah. I'm kind of just thrashing around. I mean, it is a Muso-style game, so to a certain extent, thrashing around is the goal, but yeah, just, it doesn't seem right. But, oh yes, that is something, though, that I thought was funny. I actually managed to platinum Elden Ring. I did my last playthrough. I saved the most basic ending for last, so that I had to do the least on playthrough 3 at presumably the highest difficulty. Worked out. And, yeah. And is that it for the Zagok? I believe it is. And here is the perfect Zeong and 2 more Gans. Okay. Well, I have pretty good health. But yeah, I managed it, and I decided to... I was pretty sure it was the first game I ever got a platinum trophy on. I went back and checked, and yes, it is. And as it turns out... oh yeah, I forgot I have a second panel of... could I get up? I have a second panel of weapons here. And I'm on the ground. And, yeah, I forgot the wire actually just lets you grab things out of the air and continue your combo. That's great. But, yeah. I checked to see if it was the only thing I had ever platinumed. I was correct in that, but it turns out I was 1 trophy away on one other game. On the first Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage, I just needed to kill 5,000 things in 1 round with Toki, and I would have had a platinum way back then. I did not do this, so... there we go. That's good stuff. So yeah, it's... I'm happy I did it. I really enjoyed it. I think the only other game in that, basic set that I do not have a copy of at the moment is Sekiro, so I'm kind of trying to work through all of the ones I have. Right now, going through Dark Souls 2. I saved it for a while. Having a little bit of trouble, tried to start Sorcerer, and... oh man. And... yeah. Sorry I'm not actually talking about the game here, but, if I were going to, try and talk about my... oh, I was about to say, I was missing a hand, that's why I couldn't do anything. But, my internal monologue for this game at the moment is square, 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 triangle, R1 square, R1 circle, just brain empty. Not a thought in my head except, mashing my way through this, as is how I do. But I will say that actually, after playing, like, a bunch of the Soulsborne games back to back, and sometimes concurrently, I am kind of happy to have a game where I can just mash buttons. It's a nice change, Variety is the spice of life, and sometimes you just want, in terms of strategic gameplay, sometimes you just want junk food. I have no strategy in my brain. I am just hitting things, so it's a living. But, okay, and hoping to get the big charge attack with the axe, but I think it only does the big charge attack on the ground. I think I just jumped to the other Gan. That's not terrible, especially since I was able to do that. Okay, yeah, I can Shining Finger it, and then, I'm not sure if that's what that attack is or not, but let's just say it is, because it's similar enough. But, yeah, I can use launching moves on it, and then use the wire to grab it back, so that's not bad. You have to hold R1 to get that ability, Rob, because otherwise you're just going to hop. Hopping has its moments too, but okay. The Shining Finger type move does not track. It is exceedingly horizontal. Okay, it's on the ground. Can I do the big chop? Oh, it's not on the ground anymore. Now I am. But good. I got my arm back, and nope. Okay. Ow. Yeah, I am getting juggled something fierce. Given that this is an event mission, and I only got to Builder's Rank 2 on my first sessions with the demo, I kind of think, I must have killed that Gan, because it decided to focus me on the other one. But yeah, I have a feeling that I could, if I had kept going, have much stronger parts at this point. Also, I am playing a mission that was probably designed to be co-op solo. That's also an issue. And grab it just to... didn't quite get it, but now I got it. Okay. Somehow... okay. Break combo was only 2, so that's a C. Did get S on time. And now for another wave, which... okay. Bear with me here. The red on that Rick DS is really nice. It is such a nice, vivid color. This is, you know, it is more or less the same red as the model kits, but it's just, this is my, okay, I must be up against a barrier because I can't actually move in that direction. But yeah, that's it. You know, my preference, as I've mentioned before, is bright colors on things. So, you know, these are... Gundam is a really good animated series. It has a lot of charms and a lot to offer, you know, to the world artistically. And I like the big bright robots. I can't help it. And other palette. Yeah, now that I'm remembering to swap palettes, I'm getting a lot more done. I don't know if I'm getting any larger break combos done, but I am sure trying. Hey, could I stand up? Technically. There we go. Yeah, so far at least, it's still not as, what's the word, aggressively knocking you around as New Breaker was. That was one of my biggest issues with the game, is that that you just get locked down by the enemy AI at some point. Like, did not usually take very much to do either. Oh yeah, I have the Dragoons too. I have funnels and Dragoons. Nice. So, the Dragoons are, however, expensive as they take, you know, multiple EX bars. That said, I'm keeping things good, so... But yeah. One of the things I believe, if I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong always, if I believe that Breaker 4 actually basically has a stat for... defense against breaks, so that will hopefully prevent it from, you know, from getting quite as severe in the, you know, stun lock department. Basically, you know, again, I know I've been on this Soulsborne kick, but I can't help but think of it as, you know, actually having a functional poise stat for Breaker 4, which, yeah, very much New Breaker did not have. So, well, that's fine. Some Vulcans, some fingers. I kind of wish you could knock something out of bounds, just because knocking things off of... knocking enemies off of something tall is always a fun time, in my opinion. But I guess I'm weird, because, yeah, that is... just a thing I like. Okay, my bonus gauge is about to expire because I got knocked down. And keep mashing. Mash, mash. Ow. I want my arm back. The one thing that this, I'm not sure this has, that I do miss from the older Breakers, is that there used to be a button to just guard and magnet back your parts if you got, you know, too badly beaten up. Which, maybe if I get reduced to torso hood, it'll give me that, but so far I haven't seen it. Dragoons for you. Shining Finger did not take. Saber was too far away. This Saber worked. Good. And missiles. And ow. And grenades. And... let's see. Grab. Shining Finger. Okay, yeah, grab into Shining Finger. That's a pretty good combo. As I should have figured it would be, but... again, who thinks anymore? It's out of fashion. Grab, sword, other sword. I think I've got this Gym 2 now. Yeah, I finally killed the weakest thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was, again, this was designed for either a team or more leveled mobile suits. I'm okay with that. It's not taking me more than the 10 minutes they're offering to hit anything. I do wish, and again, this is something that I feel like other Breaker games probably had, but it's been a hot minute, so I can't say for sure. I do wish that it had some kind of like indicator that you were up against the edge of the stage, because that is kind of a thing. Also, I could be using guns, it occurs to me. Guns are good, at least in this context. And, you know, guns are very good in the context of giant robots. Other contexts I will leave up to, you know, the individual viewer. But, yeah, in terms of giant robots, they're good. They're great. Okay. Personally, that's really the only context that they interest me, but, you know. Okay, and... Nope. Yep. Got it. Good. Flash. Grab. There we go. And... Okay, this is still Wave 2. I got the first 3 things on Wave 2, so now there's more. That's a little bit ridiculous, but oh well. And they all have very large, unfriendly guns. Suddenly reconsidering my position on guns being good in the context of this game. Okay, and can I stand up? Kind of. Okay, and that, and shoot it while it's in the air. I think I can shoot both at the same time. That's not bad. Should have grabbed before I used that because it didn't amount to anything, but that's okay. And it's time to heal. Great. That, it got out of it, but that's okay. I lost something. I'm unsure what, but let's send some Dragoons out. Yeah, I'm not sure how if I'm going to get this wave within the time limit. And I'm not sure, but I think if you don't, it may be mission failed. Oh wow, I am almost dead, and I need to fill my EX gauge to do anything about that. So let's just shoot things until I can. There we go. Okay. Currently recalibrating my position on guns in this game yet again, because they just saved me. But that's, you know, okay, got a Mark II beam saber, not bad. And more healing, please. Oh, I'm too dead to do the healing. Mission failed, disappointing, yeah, kinda. Okay. Do I get the parts I dropped, though? Yes. Okay, that's good. To my recollection, in Breaker 3 and earlier, if you failed the mission, you did not get to keep the parts you dropped. So, that is an improvement. Okay, it's a 3-star. A special type OP level 7. EX gauge increase when parts lost. That's not a bad idea. Close range EX level 2. Parts lost. Attack power. Okay, attack power up when parts lost. Which, if you lose the arm holding the saber, that's not great. But otherwise, not a bad plan. Got a level 1 beam gun. Got a level 3 Gan head. Hit point recovery on part loss. Hit point capacity. And charge time reduction. Not bad. I may install that. Rick DS. Nothing special about either of those. Okay, 4-star torsos. The gun tank torso. Hit point recovery on attack hit. Max duration hit combo level 10, so 2% increase. Hit point recovery on parts loss level 10. So, and hit point capacity up. And max duration of break combos. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's also level 6, so it has a bunch of hit points. Yeah, I think we'll install that in a moment. Gan arm, it's a 3-star. Awaken gauge increase when damaged. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean anything right now because the awaken gauge is part of the final game. More hit point recovery on attack hit, though. And more hit point capacity. Possibility. Let's see. Hit point recovery per second. Okay, yeah, and hit points on attack hit once again. Yeah, I think I'm going to rebuild with some of these new parts because I think I can probably... get something better. Yeah, the Rick DS, the most appealing thing about it is that it's level 5 because it has a lot of Awaken Gauge skills I can't do anything with. This also has a bunch of Awaken Gauge increase, so yeah, the hit points are a thing, though that has hit point capacity and combo duration up. And Awaken Gauge increase when parts lost. Backpacks. I'm going to try and speed this up because there's only about an hour and a half left to the active time for the demo, so I don't want to sit here just reciting parts until we run out of time. More charge time reduction. More recover hit points on attack hit. Yeah, I think I can definitely build something better. So we're going to try that. Let's see, thruster gauge consumption on air dodge, hit point recovery when parts lost, charge time reduction, thruster capacity, and shields. GAN missile shields, level 2. Damage reduction for each enemy targeting you, level 13, 2.65%. That is going to be extremely useful. So we're going to try that. Yep, time to rebuild. You know, obviously that's, you know, when something doesn't work, it's level up or it's time to rebuild. So we're going to rebuild. Yeah, I have to go to my room, I believe, to access the building menus. Yes, assembly. All right. The Jagan head, I don't think is my most powerful noggin anymore. Let's see, the GAN. How do I switch panels? Yeah, hit points recovery and capacity. Charge time reductions. Yeah. Equip. I like that you can just equip things that and apply your paint specifications to them, so you don't have to repaint everything every time. So, okay, gun tank is, yeah, it's got a bunch of good recovery skills. We'll do that. Arms. What's Zagok arms? Go to the bottom of the list. There's that GAN arm, which has a little bit more hit points and has recover hit points on attack hit and a hit point capacity. We're going to use it. It is slightly better than what I'm running, so we'll go with it. Other GAN arm also has recovery on attack hit. I know I'm going to have to just get used to a whole new set of skills before we're done, but that's okay. You know, try out a little bit of everything. Let's see, the Gym 2 has movement speed up. A lot of awakened skills on these, but Rick DS has, I'm going to use that because movement speed and hit point capacity are not bad, and yeah, it just is so much faster. Oh man, that looks great. Look at this ridiculousness. I thought I'd put the gun tank torso on, though. I'll double check when we are done. Wait, I didn't tell you to use default colors on that. Equip. There we go. Okay, I don't think I actually hit equip is why there was a problem. Okay, backpack. Let's see, more hit points, more thruster capacity, movement speed on step, recovery when parts lost, charge time reduction, or the GAN, a little bit, yeah, we'll go with this, it looks good. Right long range weapon, Hyakushiki rifle. Gauge capacity is the only way it exceeds the rifle in this hand. Left long range weapon. On the other hand, however, oh, it's equipped in the right hand, so yeah, I am using my two best rifles. Close range weapon. Let's see if anything I have is better. See, that loses power. Yeah, I think the axe I have is the strongest thing for the right hand. Don't seem to have anything particularly better for the left hand either. Shield. Physical resist goes down. Guard gauge capacity, however, goes up and has some more hit point recovery. So I'm going to go with that. And yeah, that's the one that has damage reduction for each enemy targeting you. So, equip. Builder's parts are still equipped. I'm going to go back and put the correct torso on here. And yes. Okay. Okay, option part skills. We will put the low recoil cannon, the needle missiles. Those are unfortunately the only three words, Rob. The only three ranged option parts I have at the moment, so that'll have to stay as it is. Let's see, and EX skills, shield bit, armor repair. That's all I have with the dragoons off the backpack missing, but that's okay. Apply changes, yes. All right, we're going to try that again. We have a lot more power now, and after we do that, we're going to take a look at the diorama mode, since that has been unlocked for this demo. Yeah, I do seem to be moving faster, so I like that. Let's try this event again. And event is gone. Story. Please enjoy story in the full version quest. Okay, yeah, I hate to say it, but it looks like the event mode is over, so... Because I'm pretty sure this bear guy let me join the event last time. Let me check neighboring bear guy, but I'm almost certain because this is multiplayer bear guy. Multiplayer desk. Let's see if the event mission's here. Select from current lobby. Mission set condition. Yep. Event. Okay, the event mission is over. That's... Oh well. I probably should have gotten started earlier in the evening, but I wanted to wait until everybody was in bed. So that does make for a little bit more... a little bit quieter environment to do this in. But, okay, well, we've got 2 new missions here, so we're going to try mission 5, because I see that there's Night Gundam parts for this, so we will play solo, and hopefully this will go a little better. Okay, and let's deploy. But yeah, I think this build, in addition to having a bunch more hit points, is going to be more durable just because of all the different kinds of hit point recovery options it now has. So those colors actually don't look bad on the gun tank torso. Like, that whole thing, except for, you know, the parts where I was being intentionally silly, are actually decently cohesive. All right, let's see what I can do. Probably not much, but... Yeah, I remember the volcano type maps from Breaker 3 and before. Alright. Yeah, this is so far going better now that I've well, I'm not doing an event mission balanced for multiplayer, and I have upgraded most everything, so those are 2 very important factors. So, let's see, does that full charge? Not exactly. Back to the ranged palette. And that. I'm not sure there's still a... Okay, I guess there is still a coup de grace option when you're on the when your target's on the ground. There's a nice Zeta. I'm pretty sure its color scheme is a pretty good match for mine, as in the one I use on GBO2, which got a decent round tonight with the recently buffed standard Zeta Gundam. Also got one with my new 3A, so I'll be publishing both of those in the coming week. And yeah, I'm enjoying GBO2 right now. It's been fun. Yeah, I have, I think, almost twice as many hit points now. That is definitely going to keep me in the game a lot longer. Yeah, like I said, you know, I kind of suspected, since I didn't have a huge amount of time to dedicate to the first Breaker 4 beta, that I was not able to just give my best give a top quality gunpla to this event. So that's okay. The event will be back for the finished game. Really looking forward to that Pac-Man event, though. I love Pac-Man, and I was born in 1979. Like, Ms. Pac-Man's like one of the first games I remember playing regularly. My mom used to read tarot cards out of a little candle shop here in like downtown Baltimore, and like I would be there out front while she was working. Why am I rolling forever? I think I might be stuck. Okay, good. They finally hit me enough to unstick me. But yeah, and the owner of the candle shop, really nice guy, and he just used to stick like $10 worth of quarters in Ms. Pac-Man machine to keep me occupied while she was working. So it was really nice of him. And yeah, that is a a game that I have very strong opinions about. I love that game, and it is very. There has never been a home version of it that quite gets it entirely right, in my opinion, and that is for a very specific reason. That being, oh boy, I may not get the S rank on this, but the very specific reason I say that. Yeah, my HP are staying topped off pretty well here. Good. Is that like a big part of the sound design for that game basically comes from the way that the bass resonates in the giant wooden cabinet. Like the emulation is more or less perfect on most home versions of the game at this point when it gets released because of various rights things, but it just never is quite there because because it's not coming out of a cheap speaker in a wooden box. So it's just some things. Master Grade Sotheby. I need to finish building that. Also, the person who gifted it to me had started building it and had done like copious gluing and sanding in anticipation of airbrushing, which is generally something I don't do, but in this case I may have to try because, yeah, I'd kind of like to finish it. Same person who actually gifted me the copy of Bloodborne. They sent that in a copy of, like, I think the Kingdom Hearts 2 through 2.5 anthology, along with the Sotheby and Goof custom. Yeah, really nice of them. Cleared out their basement, gave me some fun stuff to do. I got no complaints. I am particularly grateful. But yeah, like I said, just there are some things just you cannot recreate exactly. I would love to own a Ms. Pac-Man machine. I don't know where I'd put it. The power draw would be ridiculous. I'd still love to have it. More so, I'd love the cocktail table because I have some just good birthday memories of being at basically a Chuck E. Cheese knockoff called Rivertown with that. And again, just, I am in brain empty mode while I fight all this stuff, so pardon me if I am just all over the map while I knock these things, hopefully all over the map. Oh yeah, that was some good breakery. Alright, and boom. First life bar on the Saz down, and now I'm going to hit it with the everything. Or I may hit whatever gets in my way with the everything. I am open, to the option. Let's throw that out. Yeah, as you can see, I'm sure this is not as difficult as the event mission, but even so, yeah, just by keeping on constant pressure with all these new recovery skills, I am able to keep my full health the whole time. So, yeah, I wish I had started a little bit sooner because, yeah, I bet I could have done that mission with this build. But again, we will see it all again for New Breaker, or for Breaker 4, not New Breaker. Big difference, big. Oh, Sotheby shield, good. That has some fun weapons attached. Like, that should allow me both the missiles and the tomahawk as option parts. Okay, Sotheby's down. Missiles for everyone. And more missiles for everyone. And stab. I do kind of miss having Shining Finger, or oh yeah, it was Destiny, so Palm Fiacchina, I believe. But that's okay, because this is working. And just more missiles. And more missiles. And yeah, now it's on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, seems like you do still get heavy attacks on things that are on the ground. Alright, so let's see. Yep, time is B. Brakes are C. Move to next area is an automatic thing now. You don't have to find where they kept the exit. I do still, wish that that gate would be, or that the outside border of the screen would be more readily available. That would be nice, but I just now noticed that the gun tank torso includes the shoulder cannons. I am not... Ah, yeah. That's one of the things I thought was a missile I've been hitting things with. Yeah, so I didn't notice I was using the weapon I was using. I am super observant. It is great. And anti-ship sword. One of the things that I'm hoping will return as a part option in the finished game is the EX gauge recovery on hit, damage taken, etc. options, because if I can get parts with good enough defensive skills, I would much rather have that than the hit point recovery. But again, until I've got parts good enough to make that work, I am perfectly fine with having a mobile suit that fixes itself as it stabs things and gets hit and gets parts knocked off and breathes, and yeah. Okay, so got a left gun tank arm. More missiles, more sabers, and this Zagak is almost done. And looks like I got a part off of that. Okay, so, and here's more things to stab. Fine with that. And, no, this one. Okay. I forget what down does in this context, but I'm sure it has a purpose. Oh, is up, down... No, I don't know what up, down is, if anything. Oh, I bet if you get the ability to use more EX actions later in the game, up and down will probably change your EX palettes, so... Having trouble locking onto things a little bit. I think I keep hitting the button that changes how lock-on works, and not really using it very efficiently. Oh, I wonder if that's what up and down do. Apparently not, but okay. Okay, cannon, missiles, and move in for sword. Not bad. Other missiles. And just some stab. Okay, item drop rate up. Here's something else. Oh yeah, we can shoot it as we go. Keep that gauge going. I think I got some more junk plastic at least, so that's not bad. And here is a series of mobile suits, including a GAN. Alright, now. Okay, it's locked onto that. That's fine. Yeah, I forgot to refresh my memory on the how the target lock system works. I know there's a couple different options, and I'm sure I'm using one of them. Oh, could I have my arm back? Thank you. And okay, arms off again. But yeah, again, they've all been hitting me quite a lot, and I'm really not in that much danger, so. Okay. Oh, that's a nice one. I'm betting that twirl move is specifically the GAN beam saber, because it does have basically has a rapier type weapon, so, that is something that is usually used exclusively for stabbing, so a big, Darth Sidious twirl would be good for that. Let's send out those. I don't even need to repair, so I won't. Twirl again. And boom. And boom. More boom. Increasing amounts of boom. Made him drop rate up. That's good. Is it just... I'm trying to figure out if it just put me on something else and the Zagak is still behind me. But we'll find out in a minute, I suppose. Okay, enemy approaching. Nope, Zagak was dead. And our next enemy is Perfect Zeong. Ah, looks nice. Okay, let's get it. Let's... Whoops, that didn't work. That didn't work. Let's just shoot it a lot then. Cannons. Missiles. Oh no. I think I should have expected this would happen, but I was not expecting that level of attention to detail quite in terms of just gameplay function. I think my one set of missiles are firing into the floor generally because they're on the bottom of my foot. So, yeah, you can have, you can, very clearly have, joke setups for things, but you will possibly pay for it. That's an interesting concept, however. I like it because it also means there may be, as we get into the game, things, people may find out that to fight specific things, positioning a missile launcher or a cannon or something in a specific place might hit better, might, be more effective for whatever reason. I'd love that, honestly. I think that would be a wonderful addition, just, another level of strategy. And, not world-changing, but just, yeah, that would be fun. Okay, and missed that a lot. Enough times for it to get its parts back. That's okay. Okay, well this time the leg missiles hit. Or foot missiles. Toe missiles, haha. Wave 2 clear. B and A. And next area. Alright. And the next area is loading. Not for very long, though. Does not take much. Alright, we are here. I want to say this is Von Braun City. Oh, hey, Big Zam. Let's fight a Big Zam. Oh, it's even got the, Okawara style, markings on it. That's a nice touch. It's also got the large horrible beam guns. Alright, well, luckily, all my most of my, EX, ranged weapons are ballistic. Okay, yeah, and it does not seem to have particularly much in the way of defense against beam weapons, which... Oh, okay, I think it missed me. That's fine. If it's like Big Zam, or I think Big Zam was in previous games, even if it wasn't, if it's like bosses from previous games, when their giant screw you beam hits me, I will know it. Okay, and... was that now for one of us? Possibly. I do seem to be doing fairly well against Big Zam here, so hopefully it will work. Yeah, I think... is this just its first life bar, or is it as close to dead as I think it is? I hope so, but also, shoot it, because I can shoot it. Missiles. More missiles. And sword. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. Every single one of those blocks above its life bar is another life bar. So this, as a boss, has a total of probably 9 life bars, 8 of each of those, and then the final one. So I'm going to swap legs if I can get the targeting to work. Okay, well, I'll hit it in the ow. Damage was not as bad as I thought. But yeah, if you want me to hit it in the beam cannon, I'm not averse. It's kind of hard to get up there, but it can be done. And let's... yeah, it keeps wanting to attack that other leg, or the first leg. Oh, let's get out of that. Yep, it will step on you, as Big Zam is wont to do. And vertical, and more stab, and yet more stab. Yeah, like I was saying in the GBO2 Sims video, it is relatively rare for a Big Zam fight to be like 100% accurate. Oh boy, am I glad I dodged that. Have a cannon shot. There we go. And missiles. But yeah, it's relatively rare for a Big Zam fight to be like 100% canonically accurate. I mean, even, not just to the point of, oops, not even just to the point of, having a functional eye field like the GBO2 one does, but even the GBO2 fights other, ooh, those were hitting hard enough to go crunch. Vibrated the controller a little bit. I'm fine with this. But, yeah, the GBO2 fight is fairly unusual in that it, actually has, makes you, hit the thrusters, because that is where the eye field generator lives, and then you can smack it. It's a nice touch. I was not expecting that. And it looks like my internet may be out. A good thing I wasn't trying any online missions, so I have lost connection. I wonder if the connection loss thing might have anything to do with why it would not let me do that event mission. Probably not. It's probably just the period is probably just over. But if they want to test a timed event mission on a network test, then it has to end. So, but we're about halfway done with the exam. We are nowhere near the S rank time. I'm happy that it tells you what the S rank time is, because that is something people who want to S rank all the missions will need to know. Ooh, Disco Big Exam. And okay, yeah, I think that hit my buddy there, who is mostly slightly alive. Let's heal him. Yeah, because your heal EX will heal allies too, so... Yep. Okay, more shots, more missiles, more everything. Okay, danger feet. I mean, tell me that's not what that means. That was clearly danger feet. But... Okay. Oh, it repaired its legs. Well, that explains a bit. Missiles. Fired in the wrong direction, and that's okay. Cannons fired in the right direction, and that's better. Oh. Okay. Missiles. Yep, more missiles. Oh, those track very nicely. I like that. More cannons. Problem with that thing of it, giving you watch out for this circles is, I'm assuming they're just watch out for the circles and not like target circles, because I don't think I can actually target the feet when that's happening. So, okay, yeah, it's got, I guess the equivalent of its eye field for this is it seems to have a defense bar that I'm going to have to crack before I can do it any more harm. So, well, ow. And it's doing me harm relatively easily, but yes, now it is down, and now it is time to hit it with the everything. Boom. 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 Yep, smash everything. Smash buttons. Smash big zams. It's all... That's a bad place to be. Let me move. Ow. And mild ow. Again, I did at least manage to get a good regen build going, which is saving me most considerably here. Okay, I'm betting, looking at the life bar now, I have a feeling that basically it gets that super armor like probably twice a life, once at full health, once at half health. I'm hoping that's all. But I'm already over budget on S rank. That's okay. Ow, those missiles. I wonder if I should try guarding that instead of dodging it. Don't know. All I know is missiles. Missiles and sword. I'd like to not be in front of that, please. Oh, well. Psycho Crusher. Sure. Why not? Okay, does it want me to hit the antennae? That's what it looks like, and I think I did, so that's good. Cannon in the face for you. Missiles in the face for you. Dodging. Okay, yes. Let's saber these, or at least saber in their general direction, since hitting things not working too well. Ow. Beams, and beams, and cannons, and beams, and missiles, and dodging. Or hopping up and down, also viable. And beams. Right, and... Shooting. Relatively good hit. Just realized there probably is, you know, there probably are parts with hit with EX recovery on hit in the demo. I just haven't gotten that far. But that's okay. Again, I'm going to make lots of time for Breaker 4. The episodes probably will end up being a little shorter for the finished game, just because I will have the leisure time to record a little bit less like intensively at one time. So, but because I have found that having been out of practice at it for a fairly long stretch now, talking for an hour at a time is hard. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to just keep like plain water on hand because I can't exactly do seltzer while I'm doing this and get all gassy. This means more noise filtering I'd have to do, but yeah, I keep tapping the jump button, which I'm pretty sure does not do much of anything. Okay, yeah, it does that. Yeah, just I'm doing something about jumping wrong that is not helping me. Okay, those beams were a thing. I'm not sure what they were, but unpleasant. That I do know. Okay, you just go ahead and shoot things, and... Right, and more missiles. Now, a little bit of pain. Oh yeah, that's another thing I should have mentioned, is that, oh yeah, they have basically have a 3 strikes option here, and I'm not sure if my helper has used those up yet or not. He might have done, but yeah, well, that him talking. Oh yeah, the repair EX I'm pretty sure has some iframes you can use to get through attacks. That certainly was the case in the older games. Ow. Need to test that in a second. Can I have my arm back, please? Oh well, guess not. Okay, we are over 10 minutes, but it hasn't told me I'm failed, and that's it. All right. It's funny to think in First Gundam that, you know, that if the gun tank had been out there as opposed to the G-Fighter or the Core Booster, they would have had an easier time of fighting the Big Zam. But, okay. Oh, good number of points here. I got the Night Gundam Visor as promised. Almost Builder Rank 3. And let's see, I got a new 4-star Beam Sword Axe. Not sure. Okay, cooldown reduction for close range option parts for using that. Yeah, so there are cooldown parts already. That's good. Let's see. Yeah. Attack power up for basically every kind of weapon except an axe. That's funny. Heads. Rictias head. Recover per second. Uradoga head. Recovery speed rescue. Recovery when enemies defeated. Reaction speed performance. That's not a bad set of stuff. Gun tank torso. Item drop rate and quality up. Nice. Okay, so, but yeah, these parts look, some of these parts look pretty decent. I'm sure when the final game comes out, there are going to be people putting together like item drop builds. I will probably be one of them because, you know, why not just have something you can take in to grind for things? Okay, yeah, and it's taking me back to the title screen. Let's see if my internet is back. It'd be a shame if my internet went down after all this, but at least I got some shown. I'd love to show off the diorama mode. Okay, server maintenance. I guess I misunderstood my time zones, and the demo is sadly over. I'm really sorry I couldn't get to try out diorama mode. I'm pretty sure other people have and really loved it, so, you know, check out some of the regular folks you see out there. Red Wolf Vion, Gustav, you know, the folks who usually post Gundam stuff that you may watch or have seen. Check them out and see what you see. But for now, I guess that is going to do it for this Gundam Breaker 4 beta test. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later.